So I got some good news to share. I finally got a camera back, and so we are back into vlogging and sharing with you guys again. And boy, do we have a lot of updates to tell you. We got so many things to update you on that I think it might take a couple of days to get you updated. So for today, we are doing an animal update. We're going to let you know everything that's been going on these last couple of weeks. So what else has been going on with the bunnies?
We got the new waterers.
Yes, we got, well, they're not exactly new waterers, but we got their winter waterers set up.
We put hay bales around their cages.
Yes. So the bunny coop is all ready for the cold winter. So now it's on to the turkeys, and this camera is like backwards compared to what I used to have. And so I'm having a really hard time with that. Anyway, there's the turkeys right there. So anyway, as you can see, we have all of our turkeys up here in this coop. We've had some really bad luck lately, and I did something really stupid. You remember the tom poults that were in here? Well, they got bigger, and they were acting bored and really wanting out. And they were almost as tall as this chicken tractor is. And so I thought, you know, they'll probably be big enough to be out and roam around and, you know, hang with the other ones, because the other ones that we had running loose up here were always hanging out right here with them. And so I turned them loose. So the first day they kind of hung out with these guys. These guys kind of picked on them a little bit, and they kind of established a pecking order. But by the evening, they were all getting along great. These guys were like roosting up on the porch, and the little ones were laying on the ground right up there by the porch. And so, you know, I thought they'd do all right, just free ranging. Well, over the next couple of days, they disappeared. And then Charlie, you know, he was the one that we had running around with Chance and Chloe, and we had those three just free ranging up here. Something got him, and there was just like turkey feathers everywhere in our yard. We followed the trail clear out to the other side of the alfalfa patch. Unfortunately, probably a coyote got him. And we're thinking that that's probably what happened to the other three turkey poults. And then on top of that, we also discovered that we were missing a few chickens. And so at that point, we determined that we better get everybody pinned up. So basically, since Charlie's gone, we now have Chance and Chloe, and they were running around with him. And those are the two that we raised here on the farm. And then this Tom and the other female over there are the ones that lived out there by Ollie. So basically, we caught them, we clipped all their wings, and we put them up here in this coop. And now, since they're in this coop, we had to take all the chickens that lived here, and we put them all over here. And so now, our chickens are all living together in one big flock, which is really nice. We clipped wings on all of the ones that were living in the red coop, and... Will you hush? Psst. Ned and Nate, oh my gosh. Now, you guys be quiet. Shh. So we basically caught and clipped all of the chickens' wings that were living in the red coop. And so they can't fly out or anything. And we went around and we fixed all the fences and we patched everything. But we still do need to trim the other chickens' wings yet. Nate. I guess you're Ned, aren't you? Being pinned up in a coop is a whole new experience for these guys, because as you know, they're all used to free ranging, and so they've been a little bored, they've been a little cranky. To help ease their boredom of being shut up in here all day, I do give them a mix of oats and sunflower seeds, and I scatter it all over the place. So that way they have something to hunt for and takes their mind off of picking on each other. We've had our first hard freeze, and so our garden is done and over for the year. I will give you an update on all of that in my next video. But here shortly, I will be letting the chickens out into the garden. We do have some fence to fix, and some wings to clip. And we were just kind of wanting to keep them all in this little coop right here until they get used to each other and until all of them learn that this is their new home. So that way we don't have a bunch of escaping chickens to deal with all the time. Hey goats! As you can see, our goat herd is greatly reduced. Normally every year we sell our goats, but this year we sold them down to just the bare minimum that we want to keep. There's a couple of reasons for that. One is to make it cheaper this winter to feed them, which is usually why we always sell them down. But also because I kind of have a feeling that this year is going to be a really bad snowy year. And so the fewer animals we have to take care of through the winter is a big plus. Then another reason we decided to sell them all down to just these few is because we are going to be processing Ollie here in a couple of months. And so that's going to help to pay for the processing fees. Oh, Aster, you just need some loving and some pat, and look at that. Oh, such a sweet goat. Oh. And so, you guys are probably wondering why we chose to keep the ones that we did. And well, let's see. I think Aster just answered that question. He's the little sweetheart of the group, and Miley loves him. We all love him. He's just a sweet guy. But anyway, he's one that probably has a forever home around here because Miley doesn't want to ever sell him. And then, of course, we have Sweet Pea over there. And she is our $600,000 goat. And she's Miley's little sweetie, too. There's honestly not enough money in the world that would ever convince Miley to sell her. And then, of course, we kept Nutmeg, and she is the main one that we milk. And so Sweet Pea and Nutmeg are hopefully bred, and then we will have kids this spring. Then we still have our buck a little bit. It's got kind of a stuffy nose, so I'm going to have to check into that. Yes. He still stinks. Woo! So the only one we have left out here on the hill is Ollie. So fall's here, so we're just kind of slowly wrapping things up and basically shutting it down up here. Hey, Ollie. Boy, he's really pushed his fence down. Oh, no, Ollie. It's okay. Hey. Here, Ollie, get back over here. Right there. Right there. Ollie, you need to get back in. Yes. It's in your thing. Yes. There, he found it. I think I'm gonna skedaddle while I can. Grab the bucket. We really do need to get our fence fixed. It doesn't really matter to us whether he runs in this area or that area up there. But he's just a little bit on the ornery side, and we're not, at least I'm not too comfortable being around him because he likes to butt me around a lot. And so, anyway, so I guess I'll tell you our plans about Ollie from here, where it's a little bit safer. We have plans to take him in December to the processor. We wanted to get him in this month, but they were really, really booked, and I didn't realize exactly how booked they were. Otherwise, I would have called a couple of months ago. But it's still okay. I think it'll be fine that we wait till December. That way it gives us a little more time to finish him out. So we'll end up with a freezer full of meat for Christmas, which will be really awesome. Not only have we done a lot of reorganizing outside on our homestead, but we are also doing a lot of reorganizing and rearranging here in our house and decluttering and everything else. We've still got a long ways to go. And we've got to figure out a spot for all of our sweet potatoes.
Hi.
But we've gotten a few things decluttered and looking good. And so that's probably what we're going to spend the rest of the day doing, is getting the house in shape. Well, we just thought we were going to be cleaning house today. The person we hired to bale our alfalfa showed up today and baled it. And naturally, as soon as he left, it started sprinkling. Michael's gone. In fact, he's been gone for the whole week working. And so Brooke and I decided we better get out here and get them picked up if we want to save them. Luckily this time we don't have too many. I think I counted about 15 bales. So we decided we could just slap them on the stock trailer and hopefully they would stay dry enough. Can't get that thing open.
Can you go on the inside and pull?
What do you want me to pull on?
Just pull on the door.
There.
See? No. I need to pull on this thing to open it this way.
Oh, I know. See what you mean.
So
Okay,
you need
okay.
to pull on it, not push.
Okay, I got it now. I'll push. Or pull. Yay, we got it! We've came up with a new method of getting the hay bales where we need to go. And that is rolling them.
Dear.
One thing about these bales is they are so thick and so dense, heavy. Oh my gosh. Right here we have a bale of prairie hay that was on the baler before they baled ours. So that stuff isn't ours. That bale is like half the weight that these are. Got the last one coming around the corner. Yay, we did it!
Yay!
Girl power!
Yes.
So Miley, what chore do you like to do best on our homestead and why?
I like to do rabbit chores because the rabbits are cute and fluffy, and Bumbleston opens up the door for me. The little rabbit door. All I have to do is just open it up, and she pushes it open.
So Brooke, what is your favorite chore and why?
I like to do my rabbit Theodore's chores because he gets so excited when he sees me, and he runs around my feet, and he gets excited about his food, and that's cute.
For me, that's a hard question because I truly love doing all the chores on the homestead. In fact, chores make me happy. I find it kind of varies through the season as to what is my absolute most favorite chore that I enjoy. But right now, it has to be the greenhouse chores because there's something so calm and relaxing about walking into the greenhouse and still have flowers blooming and green tomato plants still growing. So we'd like to know, if you lived on our homestead, what would be your favorite chore and why?
If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to never miss an upload. Thanks for watching!